My friend Dennis traded a famous brand soprano ukulele for a Kala baritone ukulele. And since that famous brand soprano needed work just to play, it was a vintage ukulele, I advised him to make the trade for a Kala baritone, which I consider a wonderful instrument. So Dennis was wondering about the adjustments you'd have to make to go from playing soprano to playing baritone. And in particular, he didn't want to learn a whole bunch of new chords. I think that's probably the first response to most people when they think about going from concert or soprano to baritone. What about the chords? Oh no! I just learned C, G7, and F. Now I'm going to have to learn all those baritone chords. Well, here's some good news. You basically play the same chords on baritone that you play on soprano ukulele. You play this one, you play this one, and you play this one. So really, the difficulty is not in the chords. That is a simple mental adjustment. Understand you're going to be playing the same chords, but they're going to have different names. And when you see G, then you're going to play G on the baritone here, D7, and C. But that's a mental adjustment that you make. And it's not really going to be any big deal, except that when you try to play the C chord, your fingers are going to be wanting to crunch up like this when you play D7. You've got a lot of space on the baritone ukulele. And I can look at all of my videos and I can see when I switch to baritone, these two fingers are always way up here rather than way down there where they need to be or should be. So the really big adjustment to make to playing baritone is not getting used to the chords. It's getting used to the size of this instrument, because it is huge compared to a soprano. I mean, it's huge compared to a concert. And it's like an airport runway on the fretboard. So really, the big changes are going to be physical. So Dennis said, you know, I think I'll just change the strings to GCEA so I won't have to make those adjustments. I would not do that. I might do that in a year if I was still having problems. But I would first try to get used to playing the baritone. You may decide after a week that you just do not like the sound at all, or the size at all, or the sound for that matter, but particularly the size. If you get used to playing the size and you like it, then I got a feeling you'll get used to the sound of it too. Because honestly, baritone ukulele DGBE is the perfect ukulele tuning. I mean, it sounds great, but as I have been talking about for the last couple of months, with the use of a capo, you get many really nice tunings on a baritone ukulele tuned DGBE. In these tunings, by the way, you can play your GCEA chords. So you'll have to make a little physical adjustment getting used to playing with capo. But once you do that, you have got beautiful sounds all the way up the neck here. This being low GCEA. And all of these you can play with GCEA chords. So you get beautiful sounds. So this is the best tuning. And the baritone size, if you can deal with the size, has to make for the best sounding ukulele as well, because of the big box. That's what makes the sound. So, Dennis, if you want to give your baritone ukulele a try, leave the strings on it. Leave the strings on it. See if you can get used to the size. In a week or so, don't play your little sopranos, but just play the baritone for a week or so. And after a week, if you don't like it, then you can trade it to me. And I'll give you a really good deal. How about 5 sopranos for one all solid acacia collar baritone, I think. Thanks for watching.